Hello again. April's favourites time. I'm going to start with skincare. First of all, I wanted to mention Lush Angels on Bare Skin, which is a product that I'm sure most people are familiar with. So it's an almond and clay based cleanser suitable for sensitive skin. That's what it looks like. Now the main ingredient is ground almonds, so it is a little grainy, but not at all scratchy on your skin. So I take a teaspoon with me into the bathroom and then scoop a little bit out, take that into the shower with me and mix it with a bit of water in the shower and use that to wash my face in the morning.
Why don't I just show you how I use it? So I open the tub, get my teaspoon that I've taken into the bathroom with me, scoop a little bit out. I got way too much this time. In the shower, put some water on it and palm my hand, make it into a paste and then use it to wash my face with a mild exfoliation.
This is probably maybe my 6th or 7th pot of this cleanser, maybe even more. Been using it for many years and I just think it's such a lovely, beautiful, gentle exfoliation, particularly for your morning cleanse. The other skincare product I wanted to show you is an Alpha H product. Now Lush and Alpha H are two brands of skincare that featured fairly heavily in my recent skincare routine video, and that's because they're products that have performed really well for me and that I keep coming back to time and again. One product I didn't mention in that video though is the Alpha H Liquid Gold, which is like the star product in the range and the one that probably gets the most press. So it's a targeted anti-aging product. It is a liquid. This is a 100ml bottle and it just comes in like a little bottle like that. One thing about the Alpha H products is that the packaging is very basic, but that's another reason I actually like the products, because it's what's inside the bottle that counts, not the container that it comes in. And they don't try and deceive you by making it look like there's a lot more product in their container than there actually is. So the reason I didn't mention this in my skincare routine video specifically was that it's such a unique product that I couldn't find any alternative budget options to suggest, because it really is just that unique. I probably use this about every third night, and what I do is just tip it out onto a cotton round and then use it to wipe over my face.
So I'll show you this as well. This is in the evening after I've cleansed and toned my skin. I just get my bottle of liquid gold and a cotton round, tip some of the liquid out onto the cotton round. I've kind of got it down to a point where I know the amount that I need to make sure that the cotton round's fairly well soaked, but there's not too much product that it's dripping wet. And then I just wipe it over my face like you would toner, making sure that I concentrate on the main areas where there's already pigmentation that I want to address. And once I've done my face, I actually turn the cotton round over and use the other side to wipe down my neck and on my décolletage area as well.
And they suggest that you can use a moisturiser over the top of the product, or if you want a more intense treatment, you can just use it alone without any moisturiser over it, which is what I do. And I find even with my dry skin, it doesn't feel too drying for me. And I wake up the next morning with my skin feeling really lovely and refined and firmed, and it is a product that once you've been using it for about a month, you really can see the results in the clarity and radiance of your skin. I'll go straight on to makeup now. Bronzer that I've been really enjoying, and it's this Rimmel Natural Bronzer in the shade 22 Sun Bronze. If you've watched my What I Bought at Target Today video, you'll know that this is a bronzer that I got in a pack of Rimmel Essential type products. I'm not actually aware what shades this one normally comes in, but this particular shade seems to be a really good match for my fair skin. It's a fairly matte bronzer. I don't detect any particular shimmer in there, and I find it's just a great colour for me. It's not too muddy, not too orange, and used with a light hand, it's really good for contouring. I do have another makeup product. It's the ScandalEyes Kohl pencil from Rimmel. Now I've got this one in the shade 003 Brown. I'm actually not a person that wears black eyeliner at all. I've always tended to go for a brown eyeliner. I find black's just a bit too harsh for me. This one's a lovely dark brown. And the thing I particularly like about this pencil is that it has a good amount of pigmentation, but it's really creamy, so when you're applying it, it doesn't pull at your eye area. And also the drying time seems to be perfect for what I like eyeliner for. I tend to like to smudge my kohl pencil out a little bit. So it's creamy enough that I can do that without wiping the product off completely. And it also seems, once it is dry, to stay really well. Really impressed with it. It's a great eyeliner and I already know that I'll be repurchasing this. The last makeup product I wanted to mention is a blush, and it's the Cargo High Definition blush, Blu-ray blush. The colour I have is peach. That's the colour. Now this is actually a blush that I've had for quite some time, maybe even close to a year, and it's kind of sat in my cupboard. I've reached for it from time to time just to try it out, because this is the first one of these I've bought, and been fairly happy with it. I initially bought it because I was looking for the Cargo blush, the Big Easy, which maybe about 6 or 7 years ago was like my favourite blush ever. I went through about 3 of these, and there's quite a bit of product in there. It used to be available from David Jones, and they didn't stock it anymore, and it was almost impossible to find. It's not available in Australia as far as I know, and it wasn't until more recently I became aware of Beauty Bay, which is a UK site that stocks Cargo products. So I was extremely excited, put in an order for this one, and at the same time I added this other one to my cart as well, just to try it out. So yes, I still do love the Big Easy blush. I think it's one of my favourite blushes of all time. This particular one I have been reaching for most days, I'd say, during this month. It's just a reliable colour. It's not too pink, it's not too peach, it's not too dark, it's not too light, it's not too sparkly, it's not too flat, and just a great blush. Lovely silky texture, decent amount of pigmentation. I'm wearing that one today as well. On to hair care. I have been a bit finicky with my hair care lately actually. I'm usually fairly loyal to using a natural sulfate free shampoo and then my Redken conditioner. But I did pick up some Schwarzkopf shampoo and conditioner. This is the Hydro Collagen range, comes under the Extra Care line. So it's a Schwarzkopf Extra Care Hair Repair Hydro Collagen shampoo and also the matching conditioner. These are 400 ml each and are for dry, coarse hair, which is my hair down to a T. The reason I bought these is because they were mentioned by Jodie from Guru Beauty in, I think, her last favourites video, and not long after I watched that video I saw them on special at Woolworths, so I picked them up, along with this leave-in conditioner which she also mentioned, which I thought, if it didn't work out for me, might be a good detangling spray for my daughter as well. So that one's a spray bottle. It's called the Hydro Collagen Express Repair Leave-In Conditioner, and I found this range to be just great for my hair actually. For someone that has really dry, coarse hair, the results from these for a supermarket line of shampoos and conditioners is really good. And this product does happen to be one of the best detangling sprays I have used on my daughter, so thank you, Jodie. Another body product I wanted to mention is this Nuetrogena Norwegian formula Deep Moisture Creamy Oil. So it's a 250 ml pump top bottle of body lotion basically. Now you might have heard of the Norwegian formula hand cream, which was getting quite a few awards a few years back as being a really outstanding hand cream. And I'll just read some of the back of this product to you because it will explain what it is that I like about this in particular. It says deep moisture creamy oil for dry and sensitive skin, enriched with sesame oil. And then it goes on to say, do you find that when using body oil you love the sensation of immediate moisture and softness on your skin, but it quickly feels dry again as if you had never moisturised? Yes. Neutrogena has the answer. A new daily creamy oil, lightweight, non-greasy formula combines the intense and long-lasting moisture of a lotion with the velvet touch that an oil can provide. And it really does seem to do that. It's really lovely and velvety, sinks in straight away when you first put it on, but skin does still feel moisturised many hours later. So I have been really happy with that one as a daily moisturising lotion, although I'm not too good at remembering to apply these things every day. Maybe every few days I'll remember and rub some of this on my legs and arms at least. But it is a really lovely product, and sometimes body lotions just can be a bit so-so, not very impressive, but I do think this one does what it says it's going to do. So a random sort of product that I wanted to mention today also is actually a dental floss. Speaking about things that I'm not very good at remembering to do, flossing is one of them. And I think one of the reasons for that is that I don't really enjoy it. I mean, I'm not expecting it to be bags of fun, but I just don't like the feeling of having that floss between my teeth around my gums. I feel like it's going to make them sore. But I've discovered this, it's an Oral-B dental floss. It's called Satin Tape. And this is actually a repurchase for me, which is unusual for a dental floss because I usually don't even get through them. And the reason I like this one is that it is a really thick tape. It's quite flat, and it's probably 2-3 times wider than your normal dental floss. So it actually feels a lot more gentle. Plus it is mint flavoured, so it is actually quite a pleasant product to use. And anything that encourages me to floss more is a good thing. So I really like that one. Next on to baby products. Now, I mentioned in my March favourites the Baby Mum Baby Rusks that my baby is really liking. He's about 10 months old now, so eating quite a variety of food. And I'm constantly on the lookout for finger foods for him to try. And what I've recently discovered is this brand called Little Bellies. They have a few different products that all seem to be certified organic. So I have these ones here which are called Fiddlesticks, and they say they're mini cheesy breadsticks. There's a picture of them there. So they're actually just like a little wheat rusk, a cheesy wheat rusk. They say these are for a 12-month plus baby, but mine seems to be managing them without any trouble. He doesn't have any teeth, so they dissolve quite well for him. Just gives him something else to snack on and to practice chewing. And the other product I've got, which I've opened, is this one here. It's called Numbers Cereal, peach flavoured. That's what it looks like. You can see the little numbers in there. It's actually a breakfast cereal that you can mix with milk to give to your baby or little one. But I'm finding this is also a good snack for my baby. So what I do is get his bowl. This one's from IKEA. It's one that has a suction cup on the bottom. So I'll pour a few of these into the bowl and stick it down onto his tray on his high chair so he can't knock it off, and then he can just help himself, and it's good practice for him to feed himself, and also keeps him occupied while his mum and dad eat their dinner in peace. Plus he seems to really like them and will eat quite a decent amount before he starts throwing them on the floor. So that's the Little Bellies range of baby foods, and I believe they're available in both Coles and Woolworths supermarkets. So that's it. That's all my favourite things from the month of April. Hopefully that was helpful for you, and I'll see you again. Bye.